When should The Miz cash in his Money in the Bank contract? It's a fantasy booking here for you today on SCW. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Please subscribe right now. Leave any comments in the comment section. Please like and share the video as well. Now, you may already be screaming at whatever device you are watching this on and saying that The Miz cashed his Money in the Bank in once already at TLC last year. But of course, due to some nonsense booking, it was John Morrison who gave the briefcase in, not The Miz. And by some miracle, The Miz was given the briefcase back so that he could cash in again. Now, I must admit, initially when he did that at TLC, I was a little bit disappointed. I felt there was more opportunities that you could do with that briefcase rather than just a random cash in. So the fact he got it back, a bit of me deep down was quite pleased. We had talks again at the Royal Rumble that The Miz was going to cash in that briefcase, and thankfully, it never happened. Now, for me, I like the idea that already once that The Miz has got the briefcase back because it's kind of fresh. It's something we've not seen before, someone cashing in on his behalf. It's creative. It's something different. I mean, okay, it doesn't really make any sense, but at least it's something new. These ideas, I think, make a bit more sense going forward. Now, of course, there is the traditional obvious one that he could cash in at WrestleMania and fail on his cash-in at WrestleMania. I don't believe that has ever been done before. Of course, Seth Rollins successfully cashed in at WrestleMania 31, of course, with the heist of the century, becoming the champion, of course, taking over Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns' WrestleMania main event and be walking away the champion. We haven't seen someone, I think, fail a cash-in at WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken. So that's something that could happen. But here is my idea of what I would like to see. Now, I would like to see, we've never seen a briefcase holder have that briefcase until the last moments. The fact that time is running out, because at this particular moment, the momentum is with the briefcase holder. The Miz has all the cards close to his chest. He can cash in when he wants. He has the momentum. It is the champion that has to constantly look over their shoulder. Well, how about we get to the point where we go through Elimination Chamber, Fastlane, even WrestleMania, and The Miz has not had that right opportunity to cash the briefcase in again? What if by some miracle he's knocked out or just doesn't get the chance to put it in? It could be any of the reasons of why he can't cash in, and we get down to that last month and he is reminded by definitely not GM Adam Pearce saying, you've only got a few weeks to cash that in, you know. If you don't cash it in, you lose your championship opportunity. It's as simple as that. And all of a sudden, the actual advantage doesn't go to the guy with the briefcase. It actually goes towards the champion, which at the moment, of course, is Drew McIntyre, which would turn around and say, well, I know you're going to cash in one of the next 4 or 5 shows, so I'm prepared for you to come at any given opportunity. All of a sudden, The Miz is someone that has got a golden ticket, but doesn't have, he doesn't feel that momentum of what he would have done had he have cashed it in 6 months before when Drew McIntyre perhaps was at his more vulnerable self. So I really like the idea of that, of, just seeing the role reversed. We've never seen that before in WWE before. We've never seen it go past to where we go towards that Money in the Bank show. Perhaps maybe there's a case where Miz has to cash it in on the night. No advantage whatsoever. It's a normal, regular one-on-one match with Drew McIntyre just before that briefcase is put then back for someone else to go climbing up a ladder in the following match to go and have it for their next calendar year. So that's my kind of brief idea there. It's a little bit of fantasy booking. It's something as an idea out there, that's something that I feel has not been done in WWE before. I think it's something that could make interesting TV. It could be something, it's fresh, new, exciting. I'm sick of seeing the same old song and dance with some of the gimmicks we see in WWE. Money in the Bank is something that over the last few years, you could argue and say it's not been treated the best with care. Perhaps we've not had the right winners. We've not really built new stars from it. There's been more probably failed cash-ins, it feels, in recent times than not. Even last year, I mean, Otis won the briefcase and has lost the briefcase to The Miz. So it's kind of been a bit messy with the track record recently with Money in the Bank. But I think with The Miz, he's the right character as well for someone who would be running out of time. Because if he had it as a babyface, it wouldn't really add up and make sense. I think The Miz is that right sort of coward, arrogant, cocky kind of heel who would fit that storyline. And I think, to be honest, it could make quite fun TV to watch, because some would argue right now perhaps The Miz and Morrison is a bit cringeworthy in places to watch on TV right now. I think a lot of people are more negative than positive on them. I do think with this sort of storyline, as I say, The Miz, it's the right sort of gimmick, the right sort of character. I think we could get a bit of comedy out of this. We could get a bit of fun out of this. This could be a unique storyline that could really, make watchable TV for The Miz going into that sort of early part of the summer. I think people would be more invested in seeing a story like that than seeing some of the, well, arguably god-awful Miz TVs that we've seen in the recent months. But that's all from anyway. That's a quick video for you here today. It's a fantasy booking creative idea. Let me know if you like it in the comments below. Of course, if you do like it, it's always helpful if you hit the thumb up button. I'd like to know what your thoughts are in the comments section as well. But leaving a comment is very helpful for the channel as well. Helps spread the word of SCW, as well as sharing with a friend as well. Let a friend know who likes wrestling that SCW is here. Of course, it does help the channel grow. And of course, trying to reach 800 subscribers right now. Would love to hit that milestone. But do check out previous videos that have been released this week, including 10 things that WWE needs to do between now and WrestleMania 37. Highly recommend you go and check out that video already if you haven't. Don't forget the Q&A will be coming up this weekend as well on Sunday. Ask SCW will be back, so get your questions in now. Leave the hashtag AskSCW. I'll give you a shout out on the video, and as well as that, include your question. Of course, I'll answer it as well. It'd be weird just to say your question on the video and not answer it, wouldn't it? So I will answer it also. But that's all for anyway. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Friday, and I'll see you back on the weekend here on SCW. Take care. Have yourselves a good one.